All right, and we are right back at it. Listen here, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Today is Monday, June 15th. The current time is 3:39 p.m. 2024. Now listen here. We all know that Tasha K has been lit in these streets, right? T.S. Madison, she's been lit in these streets. And Miss Netta and Charles, and also R. Kelly. And when we speak about R. Kelly, sweetheart, R. Kelly says that Tasha K is guilty of witness tampering, allegedly, you know, and now she has a career. We got 111 in the building. All right. Hello. How are you? Hey, Queen Tulsa. Hey, how are you? This is for adult audiences only, must be 18 plus to hang at the Butterfly Lounge. Welcome to Queen City, the Butterfly Lounge. Please subscribe, share, and like. Thank you for your support. Now, listen here, before we get up into Tasha K and what she has going on, there's a story right here that Hollywood unlocked. They have broken the story. Hey, Maria Cotton. Hey, y'all. I'm in the bushes. All right. Thank you so much. Listen here. So we're going to share this. We have Kitty in the building. Everyone say hello to Kitty. Mhm. She's over here having a blast. All right. So before we get into it, let's go ahead and hit us with some music. We do. Let's see. We can go to this one. All right. Kitty's purring. Okay. Purring, honey. My kitty's purring, honey. Honey, I can't wait till my husband gets home because I'm gonna say, honey, my kitty has been purring for you all day. Okay, listen here. Let's get back on topic. Get back in focus. All right, so get into it. A 1 year old found by trucker after mother since arrested abandons him during storm barrel. And shout out to our friends over at the Hollywood Unlocked. They reported the story. A truck driver found a 1 year old boy alive in a ditch off an interstate highway in Louisiana a day after the boy's 4 year old brother was found unalive near the same freeway. Authorities believe the boys were abandoned during the tropical storm Barrel's conditions. The boy's mother, Aaliyah Jack, 25, has been arrested in Mississippi and faces unalivement and other charges for allegedly abandoning her children in Louisiana. According to CNN, the investigation began Monday afternoon when the 4 year old boy's body was found floating in water behind a rest stop off I 10 in Calesio Parish near the Texas state line. His cause of unalivement was not announced. That day, Hurricane Beryl made landfall in Texas and weakened as it impacted Louisiana. Calacastle Parish Sheriff Stitch Guillory praised the truck driver for noticing the child and stopping to help. This kid spent 2 days out in the weather on the side of the highway. Thank God that trucker saw him. He said on Tuesday, truck driver Reginald Walton spotted the child on the embankment while driving and stopped to help him. Sure enough, there was a little boy sitting down the embankment. As I approached him, he smiled at me, then started crying and walked towards me, Walton said. All right, let's go ahead and see what the footage says, and then we're going to jump into the comments.
Driver Reginald Walton was heading down Highway I-10 in Louisiana Tuesday when he thought he saw a doll on the roadside.
I saw it move and I said, hey, that looks like a baby.
Walton stopped and found a 1 year old boy alive in a ditch. Local investigators believe the boy and his 4 year old brother were abandoned by their mother as then Hurricane Beryl slammed ashore on the Gulf Coast. The 4 year old was found dead Monday in water along the same highway behind a visitor center. Authorities say they arrested the boy's 25-year-old mother on several charges, including murder.
We looked at this 1 year old as our miracle baby.
I don't feel like I'm a hero world?
In Texas, hundreds of thousands of people face another day trying to stay cool amid barrel related power outages and sweltering temperatures. Progress is being made, but CenterPoint Energy says around 500,000 customers could be without power until sometime next week, about the same amount of time forecasters predict. Truck driver Reginald Walton was heading down Highway I-10 in Louisiana Tuesday when he thought he saw a doll on the roadside.
I saw it move and I said, hey, that looks like a baby.
Walton stopped and found a 1-year-old boy alive in a ditch. Local investigators believe the boy and his 4-year-old brother were abandoned by their mother as then Hurricane Beryl slammed ashore on the Gulf Coast. The dangerous heat wave will linger over the state.
From road and bridge washouts to homes destroyed, the damage is significant.
In the Northeast, 2 barrel-related deaths reported in Vermont as remnants of the massive storm spawned tornadoes and flash floods across the region. The National Weather Service confirmed at least 7 twisters in New York Thursday, and some parts of New England saw a month's worth of rainfall. The flooding threat moves south into the weekend, where up to 4 inches of rain could fall along parts of the I-95 corridor between New Jersey and the Carolinas. For City News, I'm Laura Aguirre. The dangerous heat wave will linger over.
So y'all, let's talk about it. That was a true miracle. That was a true miracle. And you know what? There's so many people out here that, there's so much going on in this world. They're, stuck on the low vibrational stuff. When we have babies out here losing their lives because parents don't want to be parents, they don't want to be responsible.
Oh,
this is sad. This man, thank God for putting him in that place at that location at that time. Someone says, let's get into these comments. Enough of our thoughts. Let's see what the audience has to say. So many unfit parents in this world. Thank God the truck driver was at least able to save the 1-year-old, praying for the family of the babies and the people who are currently without power. Exactly. Prayers up for them. I know that we have a content creator on here. Universal Tea with Marie, I think she said that she had just gotten power back. And resources. I'm going to try to team up and see what resources are out there. I know FEMA. You guys can contact FEMA. Call 211. I believe 211 will probably be your best. And also, just kind of check online. Let's see. Someone says the fact that the baby smiled at him, walked to him, and then started crying is sad. He knew he was safe with that man. Don't even let that lady out. Someone said this had to be the baby Carly Russell saw. Now, this is not the time to be playing. This is my family. Please keep us in prayer. The grandmother of the kids and I are planning the funeral and try to get the 1-year-old back in our family because we're heartbroken with all of this. Let's see. I wish folks would stop trying to do that stuff for clout. Oh, that burns my biscuits. Why would you be sitting up there? No, let me stop because I'll be doing the same thing, child. I'll be doing the same thing. Look, let me stop. Let me stop. I be trolling too, but not on nothing serious. This is serious. This is nothing to be trolling about. Okay, so which one was that? Okay, hold on. All right, here we go. The comments are up. Okay. So let's get that one. Someone says, I can't imagine a 1-year-old being alone for 2 days during a storm. Those angels comforted him through it. Yes. Someone says, lock her the F up. till 29.99. Because why would you do that? Some people literally need to not have kids, like at all. Someone else that says, y'all sorry excuses of a mother are pissing me off so bad. The last part about how that baby smiled and started crying as he walked towards the trucker. Like, I don't understand how you can do this to your babies or kids, period. Bless him for seeing that baby. Someone says, and people want to stop abortions. Some folks don't need kids. Someone says, give me the babies. I'll take care of them. If you have any baby or dog you do not want, please DM me. Don't do this. It's not worth the pain that follows. Give them to someone who will care for them if you can't or don't want to. This is so sad. Praying for our spirits to collectively heal and rid the world of this evil. Grateful that he found that baby. His mama needs, and if no, I don't know. She just needs to be locked away. Nobody needs to be her because she's still not gonna. What message is that gonna do? So how they know she abandoned them? Like I would like to know the whole story. I agree. Like what happened? She can move in Satan's bedroom. Somebody said. So what are y'all thoughts about it? Very sad story. And very heartbroken. It's a lot, you know. Hey, how are you? What do y'all think about that story right there that we just read? Listen, what do you guys think about that? What do you think about it? All right, let me see. A true miracle. 111 says she could have taken them to a fire station or hospital. I totally agree. Praying for everyone dealing with the heat waves hitting the U.S. and border. Yeah, and even those that are still without power. You know, we were just talking about that. I wonder, did she have help from their other parent or family? Is it possible she could be suffering from postpartum depression? Oh, now that is real, and that's something to think about, right? Yes, trigger warning, allegedly, fair use commentary. Hi, Queen. Hi, Miss Barbara. How are you? Did you take me off block, Miss Barbara? All right, now listen here. Let's get up into this next story because, as we all know, Donald Trump speaks on surviving an assassination attempt. The doctor at the hospital said he never saw anything like this. Usually, you have to unalive to have an iconic picture. Shout out to our friends over at the Neighborhood Talk. Neighbors, Donald Trump is opening up about the powing at his campaign rally over the weekend and says he's supposed to be unalive. Donald got candid with NY Post about narrowly missing a bullet that could have ended his life whole en route to Milwaukee for the GOP and National Convention. The doctor at the hospital said he never saw anything like this. He called it a miracle. He said, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be unalive, Donald continued. I'm supposed to be unalive. He also spoke on the viral photo of him with blood dripping down his face, with his fist in the air, shouting, fight! As agents rushed him off the stage. A lot of people say it's the most iconic photo they've ever seen. Donald said, they're right, and I didn't die. Usually you have to die to have an iconic picture. Right. Listen here. Someone says, let me go to Revelation real quick. Be right back. Someone says, Donald Smollett, please. Someone says, what in the WWE wrestling is this? Someone says, he has put his life on the line for Americans. So much. I don't know how y'all can't see the love he has for this country. It was a bullet, a big bullet, the biggest bullet that you ever did see. Oh, child, honey. You just be lying for no reason, someone says. Someone says, I've never seen someone so happy to get shot, honey. He's talking way too much ish, blowing the lid off the cover. He's making it obvious this was a setup event. Someone says it's kind of sad that we spend so much time on Biden and his mental state, and clearly something is deeply wrong with Trump. Someone else says he is playing with people's intelligence, and you all will let him. Child. Someone says y'all laughing, but this is scary. The fact that he might possibly be president again is terrifying. The black power fish truly takes me out every time. Someone said. The doctor at the hospital said, "What now?" Everything that comes out of this man's mouth is questionable and needs to be backed up by three trustworthy sources. Listen here. It's a lot going on. Listen here. Did y'all hear about that, honey? He's got the black power. And then the man said, fight. Who was he telling to fight? Well, who do y'all think that he was telling to fight? Listen here. I don't know about that fist pump, but girl, get that like button up. Let's go. Exactly. Wani One says he wasn't worried about that ear, just that them shoes and the fist pump. He was worried about the shoes and the fist pump. What did that mean? What did he mean by that? What did you what did you mean by that? And listen here, we are going to, I can't really say what we're going to be doing, but listen here, just know that we are not going to let up off the gas on this, because you know what? At the end of the day, I do kind of feel like it was staged. I do. I do, honey. You think that would have happened to Mr. President Obama? Let's get into it. The former President Obama, Barack Obama. Now check this out, because we already know that Trump is in court, right? Which also is YSL. The judge presiding of Young Thug's trial has been recused. Case will be resigned. Okay. Listen here. Shout out to our friends over at the Neighborhood Talk, honey, because they reported it. And this is what they said. Neighbors, this is a win for Young Thug. According to court documents, Judge Earl Glanville has been recused from the Young Thug YSL trial. This means Glanville will be removed from the trial. This court has no doubt that Judge Glanville can and would continue presiding fairly over this matter if the recusal motions were denied. But the necessity of preserving the public's confidence in the judicial systems weighs in favor of excusing Judge Glanville from further handling of this case. Based on the foregoing, this court hereby orders as follows. 1. Defendant Demonte Kendrick's motion to recuse Chief Judge Earl Glanville is granted. Caleb Bumpa's motion to quash the show cause order and or to recuse Judge Glanville is denied as moot. Defendant Jeffrey Williams' motion to disqualify recuse Judge Glanville from all further dealings in the above referenced case as amended and supplemented is granted. The clerk of court shall resign this case using the court's case assignment procedure. It is so ordered this 15th day of July, okay, 2024. So this was signed today. Uh-huh. Someone says, hey, someone says, drop this case like they did Donald Trump. It's a show free soul. Yep, I hope he isn't a judge anymore with his unethical self. Abuse of power, someone said. Regardless of what you feel or think about Thug, if you follow this case at all, you'll know this was the right decision. This trial has gone totally off the rails. Someone says they need to drop this case. Has they said they need to drop this case. This has been going on for years. This man literally serving jail time, literally for fun at this point. Someone says y'all might as well declare a mistrial. Someone says so a mistrial. Someone says, man, free that damn man. We seen Annalise go through the same thing. Free that man. If y'all let that tangerine man go, y'all need to let Thugger go. Someone says. Now snatch his bar card and go to. Oh, it says go get the DA. Dirty Peach too. Okay. New judge does not mean mistrial. The case is a circus, but this doesn't mean it'll be tossed. This man fighting for his life whole oh shoot. This man fighting for his life while Trump been howled at and got his case dismissed all within 48 hours. I'm out of here. Someone says good unprofessional clown ass judge. Whew. What do y'all think? What do y'all think, child? Let me get up into these comments and see what y'all are saying. Mhm. All right. So I guess the Lord doesn't mind if you take an iconic pic, put the Bible upside down. Ooh, child, get up into that. I'm just happy he was able to put his shoes on. Okay, I'm glad that he was able to get them, find them. I'm glad he was able to hear what was going on afterwards. I don't know, but we don't fight bullets around these parts. Okay, get into it. Nope. Yes, they said not tangerine. They call him a tangerine. The tangerine man got off. That's what they said. Now get up into this. Every time I see it, it just takes me out, child. That fist pump. Like I mean, child. Listen here. Now Angela Stanton King, if you all know, honey, she does her thing. But anywho, we got her with a statement. Where is President Donald Trump's white privilege? I'm just asking. You're definitely reaching the one, the on this one. Okay. Someone says Willie D Live says his blank is still alive. That's white privilege. Beyond that, oh, that's oh my god. Let me slow down because I just got real agitated. Willie D. Live says his blank is still alive. That's white privilege. Beyond that, the fact that he even became president and was able to get away with all the shady ish he has done is white privilege. White privilege works until white privilege cancels it. Baby, this was so disrespectful. This is this is just like a slap in the face to Martin Luther King or any other person that put their life on the line for the people. You know, someone says, "Come on, you tripping now?" Him being taken as a serious political candidate is his white privilege. Become president. People in the comments think that was staged but couldn't see the COVID hoax. It's good to see Auntie Angie back to her senses. A innocent person unalive, and people are still saying it was all fake and staged. His white privilege is him having a security detail, being protected, and rushed off the scene. What's sad is no one wants to talk about him calling out the Clintons and Barack Obama and wanted to investigate why Hillary never turned over her emails. Why wasn't the Epstein case fully investigated? I can go on and on, but President Trump warned us about the corruption inside the United States. People only calling this ish fake because Trump didn't cut alive. But had he did, they'd be celebrating until next year. So it says, it's real sad how this man is hated by many. I may not be a Trump supporter, however, I will have him and his family in my prayers moving forward, down the stage. What she is saying is if they will take out a white man, a former president, they will have no problem taking you out. Girl, do you not think that we know that? Look, we watched it on television. Where's y'all brains? Didn't they do that to George Floyd? Come on now, let's do it. Come on, let's get real now. Someone says this is the Angela I love. Auntie Angie is back, child. His privilege is being unable to run for office. Oh, somebody said his privilege is being able to run for office and be taken seriously while having a conviction. His privilege is having been married 3 times, had affairs, and children by different women, and still be selected as the leader of the party of family values. His privilege is marrying someone who is not a citizen, has an anchor baby, and complains publicly about brown people coming to the U.S. to do the same. His privilege is being embraced by vets after clowning one for being captured. His privilege is having a wife that took very revealing pictures as a model that are seen as beautiful and artistic, but his opponents got roasted for a tan suit and a pantsuit as unacceptable. His privilege is the ability to rewrite the narrative of being self-made. Knowing his father funded his initial companies, his privilege is clowning those with disabilities. Knowing his son has one. Wow. His privilege is to be one camera saying A, and 1,000 men who look like him will say he didn't say it. That's not what he meant. He was joking or it was taken out of context. His privilege is being seen as a financial genius after having filed bankruptcy 6 times. Even the richest among US could never pull any of the above off. That's white privilege. Okay, so get up into that. Now, this is what she has to say.
Good morning. I'm riding in my car this morning. I'm on my way back home from doing a little work on Auntie Angie's house. And of course, I'm Angela Stanton King. So I'm just asking, right? I have a question. Where is Trump's white privilege? Why, right? We talk about this day and age that we live in and all of this white privilege. Like, I just wonder if Black America understands that we're living in 2024, where the establishment has just tried to assassinate one of the most powerful white men, okay, in America, right? Not only that, he's a former president. So while some people may be celebrating and think that this is funny or this is a game, and we also want to talk about white privilege, if they attempt to assassinate Donald Trump, blow his brains out in front of the whole world, your Black ass don't stand a chance, okay? You need to recognize what's going on. This is a threat to us. Good morning. I'm riding in my car this morning. I'm on my way back.
All right, Miss Angela Stan King said what she said. What are y'all thoughts on that? What are y'all thoughts on that? Let's get into it. Well, listen here. If she's controversial, wait until you see my next guest. Coming to the stage, Candace Owens. All right, so get into this. I hate when a girl I don't like serves. Shout out to our friends over at the Neighborhood Talk. I mean, I'll give her 7s. I mean, let's go.
You're telling me this guy was able to walk up with a rifle in his hand and scale a roof, and you don't think the Secret Service, and let me tell you, they get there days before. Let me tell you how a security apparatus is supposed to run. Days before, they get in and they look at every possible angle in which somebody could hurt the president, okay? And I'm not even talking about once you get to the Secret Service. I'm talking about if you just have security in general. Before you speak, they will go, hey, this is the stage? Okay, let me tell you. That right there is a problem. They'll mark that as a spot. That right there is a problem. That part, we need to know who this person is. They'll knock on doors, okay? They got to figure out every possible angle that any individual could potentially get on a roof, because you know what? This has happened in the past. People have been shot from roofs. People have been shot from windows. There is a 0% chance that some random person with a rifle was able to scale a roof, unless there was just an unbelievable failure in intelligence. And you want to know why it's unbelievable? Because I don't effing believe it. I don't believe it. I want the names of the Secret Service agents that allowed this remarkable security failure to go down. Because I don't believe this. I'm done with this. I don't believe this, not for 1 second. Having been around the president, having literally almost watched my husband get shot because he came down the wrong set of stairs at the NRA, screaming at him. And I jump in front of someone like, don't shoot him. That's my husband. And you're telling me they knew he was going to speak and they weren't worried about the roofs?
So what do y'all think, honey? Let me go ahead and get into these comments. Shauna says, I got invited to the White House, and upon the Secret Service clearance, they found a meme that I made viral and gingerly revoked my invitation. So I know darn well this was a set up on my soul. All right, we got Blueface Mama up in here. She said, he ain't the president. Why is she always getting posted? Lord, I'm starting to like Candace Owens. The Morning Juice Box TV. Someone says she's not saying it was staged. She's saying it was planned and coordinated attack. Don't be embarrassing in these comments. You know it's bad when Candace can't align with the effery. But when Amanda said it, she was attacked. It was staged. Okay. Ever since she got her hair to move, she's been making a lot of sense lately. You know what? You know what? Whoever that was, you know what? I'm not trying to do that with them. Y'all see that comment? Ever since she got her hair to move, she's been making a lot of sense lately. Oh, did I hurt that? Oh, child. Let me move on before I get us in trouble. Hell, even a broke clock is right twice a day. Okay, get into that. Okay, now this Candy, not Candace. Someone say, okay, she chewed that little piece of gum we giving her. Honey, get into those hand details. Honey, do you see the points? Okay. Is she really driving that point with her fingers? Oh. Somebody said it was so staged. I agree with her. Still don't like her, LOL. She's not wrong. Something was definitely up. And I can't wait to not hear what. Because this about to be swept under the rug faster than my kids' toys for an unexpected visitor. Okay. Well, honey, you need to keep those toys up off the floor. Okay. Keep those toys up off the floor, sugar pie. All right, so our next piece of content. Y'all guess who it is? Yeah. It's me again. It's Ashanti. Yes, ma'am. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we can't play that. Ashanti celebrates baby Haynes at her baby shower with family and friends. Shout out to the Shade Room. Ashanti had her second baby shower as she continues to celebrate her and Nellie's little bundle of joy. How many baby showers are y'all going to have? Someone says, why I feel like Ashanti does the same old moves every time for her. I feel like Ashanti does the same old moves every time. Happy for her. Yes, absolutely, honey. Wow, my photos. Sometimes spinning the block works. Okay. The Flossy Informer. We got Rashida says, beautiful. It's almost time. Can't wait. Congrats. Still wish you would have gotten married first. Someone says they wish that she would have gotten married first, child. Let's see. Ashanti gonna drive with that one hand every time. Okay. I think we all agree Ashanti deserves all this love and happiness. Spinning the block won't always work out like Ashanti's spin did. Don't text him back, sis. Leave him alone. It's her baby. It's her first baby. She can do whatever she wants. Okay, so somebody must have knew that I was gonna ask the question like, okay, how many baby showers is she gonna have? Somebody told me it's her first baby. She can do whatever she wants. Okay, I agree because the first baby, yeah, you go all out. Okay, I get it. I can relate. So pregnant at 43, not crazy. Oh, child. Pregnant at 43 or pregnant at 20. Either way, it's a blessing. Some people can have children. So to do it at age is a huge, and also it's a risk too. It's only right for her to go crazy with the baby shower for her first child. She did that. Okay, so they are responding to me. Apparently, a lot of people was gonna ask that. Don't act like you don't see this. I said God will provide for you. Amen. Amen. This is her time. This is Shanti's time. Okay. I'm not gonna take Shanti's a moment away from her. I'm happy for her. Congratulations. But some people wanted to know why wasn't she married yet? Like she needs to be married. You know. Child, let's get up into this, honey. Let's get up into the news. Okay, so sweet. Cardi B takes time signing autographs and taking pics with her fans. Okay, it says so sweet. Lucky fans get a bunch of autographs signed and cute pics with Cardi B and Paris. Who else loves to see this? Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's take a look, look. All right, this is Cardi B. Look. Is that her mama? She's like, Mom, back up. Money. Does she look happy? Is she giving happy vibes over there? Is she giving those happy vibes? We want to know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's doing her thing, signing her autographs for her fans. Right now, doesn't she? She looks a little pregnant. Black is always to like throw you off, right? That black or like big clothes. You know. Let's see. She doing a macarena. Oh, child, I'm not sure. What is that? Yeah, she's left-handed. Child, that's the question. Well, listen here. You know why we are here, child? We are here, and we were going to be discussing Tasha K and how she dove into the R. Kelly case. And to say the least, uh, it's it's so many emotions to experience and feel right now. Let's go ahead and have a quick commercial. Actually, I was thinking about a quick music intermission. A quick music intermission just to kind of like warm us up and get us ready for what's to come. In details, the trigger warning, the trigger warnings. Yes. So listen here. Everybody take a deep breath. Go get your snacks. Go get whatever it is that's going to relax you. And we'll be right back.
I hate this place, I'm stuck in this paradise. Don't believe in paradise. This must be what hell is like. This got to be more, got to be more. Sick of this edified, intrusive thoughts that paralyze. No father is not to sabotage. This got to be more. Been here before. Life's better on Saturn. Got to break this pattern. Floating away. Find something worth saving. It's all for the taking. I always say, I'll be better on Saturn. None of this matters. Dreaming of Saturn. Oh, yeah. Karma's really real. How am I still here? Just seems so unfair. I could be wrong, though. If there's a point to be good, then where's where we would? The good die young and poor. I gave it all I could. Stuck in this terror dome. All I see is terrible. Making us hysterical. There's got to be more, got to be more. Sick of this edified, intrusive thoughts that paralyze. No father's not sabotage. This got to be more than before. Life's better on Saturn. Got to break this pattern, floating away. Find something worth saving. It's all for the taking. I always say, I'll be better on Saturn. None of this matters. Dreaming of Saturn.
All right, back to the show. Thank you all so much. Please make sure you are liking, sharing. All right back to it. So, Latasha Trans Rena Kibi. Tasha K is a Black woman who knows how to lie. She knows how to lie. Listen here. $4 million. She picked out a lie and she decided that she was going to go with it. And that's how she rose to fame. On the back of a lie. On the back of an innocent artist. Innocent until proven guilty, you know? So I've been seeing her out here battling it up with the people. But we have to take it back. Because now Tasha's out here throwing rocks and hiding her hands. Once a victim, always a victim. It's up to you to not transfer that trauma by victimizing others. Heal your mind, body, and soul. That is how you overcome. And you know what? Tasha is out here doing the most. Doing the most. It's like she picks fights, and I get it, controversy sells, but like, ma'am, a mother was being dragged. Like Cardi B, she was being dragged over your lies. And just thinking about trauma, whether if you felt like it hurt her or not, or whether or not you think anybody was affected, her children were affected. And what's interesting is you threw her children in there at shock value. You wanted people to start looking at her children to see if they had any bumps or anything on their face, or, you know, in my opinion, from observation, she didn't know Cardi was left handed and used both sides of her brain. That particular part. That particular part. And when we talk about brands and things like that, right? I don't know why. I don't know. It's just so interesting that people would want to be like, oh, I want to be a friend with a liar. I want to be a friend to someone that is not going to be my friend, that's going to tell on my business. Where's the logic in that? I'm a little confused. But anywho, Tasha K was, all this information was documented in federal court. And Tasha K, one thing about her, she does not discriminate. That's why it's so important for you all to just, if you're creators, I don't know, I just say be careful. And then there's another creator out here as well. They like to team up, and it's like a mad person link up, mad person link up. But get into this. Biracial relationships are a trigger to Tasha K, allegedly. Mm-hmm. Allegedly. Mm-hmm. But her rose of fame was, let me tell a lie, let me garner everybody here, and she didn't care about it. The whole world knew. I mean, it was international. International. But one thing I can say is a liar is a dangerous person. I'll say it again. A liar is a dangerous person. And on that note, where's the drone?